So example 2 talks about this idea of an outlier. So the outlier in a data set is a value that is much greater than or much less than the other values in the data set. So in example 1, as came up several times, 1650 is the outlier. So now, how does the outlier affect the mean, the median, and the mode? Now, one thing I'm telling you, because the value is so large and the mean is based off of the sum, a lot of this sum is 1650. So one way to see how big of an impact it's having is take that sum and divide and subtract out 1650 and then divide by 7. So pretending with your original data set, I'm just going to pretend that wasn't there and we only had 7 students. So what I'm going to do on my calculator, I'm going to do 7720 minus 1650 and now divide by 7. And the mean here is $8.67 roughly. And I'm going to put 671 just so people know that I rounded, which is a very large change, almost $1 less than the data with the 1650. So the mean almost dropped a whole $1, which is a lot for an hourly wage. The median? So we had the data listed in order before. Now I'm going to relist the data, just not include the 1650. And to remind you, our original data median was $8.70. But I'm going to use the listing and not including the value in 1B. So 825, 825, 845, 865, 875, 910, 925. So no 1650. Cross out smallest, cross out largest, cross out smallest, cross out largest, cross out smallest, cross out largest. And the new median is $8.65, which is almost the same as the data set with the 1650. There wasn't a large change. There was a small change, a nickel, but that's not as significant as the almost $1 change. And now the mode. The mode here, well, since 1650 didn't occur more than once, the mode is still 825, no change. So an outlier can have an influence on the median, it just tends to have a small influence on the median. An outlier tends to have a large influence on the mean, primarily because the mean is made up of the sum divided by the number of values. So its value actually gets added in to calculate the mean. And then there's a part B here. Describe one possible explanation for the outlier. I don't know these hourly wages well, but this student might be a manager. Okay. I will see you. We'll do the second example in the next video.